Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Team Recalli coming with another video. Today some more VG17, I guess, but it's not going to be a battle. It's just going to be a team overview, team preview, whatever you want to call it. This is actually the team used by San Pandelis in the VGC 17 Worlds. He got second place with it. And it features Xurkitree, which is a Pokemon I've wanted to try ever since I found out it gets access to Tail Glow. So I reviewed his team, and I couldn't really see any way that I would want to change it at all. It's really solid overall. So I have it here. We're going to go over it a little bit. And essentially what it comes down to is we have our three offensive Pokemon, Garchomp, Xurkitree, and Lele, who all have a setup move. It'll be Swords Dance, Tail Glow, and Calm Mind, and these are our three support Pokemon. And the idea is just to make the field ideal for the offensive Pokemon to set up their moves and just deal massive damage. So with Garchomp, you're going to have the Z move. With Xurkitree, you're going to have Tail Glow, which is going to give you +3 special attack. And with Lele, you're going to have your terrain. So you're going to be able to deal tons and tons and tons of damage here. So we'll go over it a little bit. And up here, we'll be doing some calcs. Just a few of them. But so we're Protect, Sword Dance, Earthquake, Rock Slide. We have no Dragon coverage. Or no Dragon Stab, no Poison coverage, and we're 172, 84, 40, 76, 172 Adamant. So we're not the fastest Garchomp, but it still gives us some decent speed, some decent bulk as well. 116, 115. Ninetales, very interesting Ninetales, Light Clay instead of Focus Sash. And then Aurora Veil, Icy Wind, Disable Roar. 100, 0, 44, 148, 252. So we are max speed. The idea here is, even if you are, it's kind of like with Trick Room, how Aurora Veil is like Trick Room in the fact that you want to set it up and you want to take maximum advantage of it. So I remember I was watching him battle, and he was okay with letting his Ninetales go, or he was okay with letting Ninetales set up Aurora Veil and then immediately go down. Because that means you get to bring in something that'll take advantage of it, like Xurkitree, like Lele, Garchomp, etc. So some power, Icy Wind for stab, for just to drop the opponent's speed. Disable can be a powerful move. Roar as well. Roar has higher priority than Trick Room, so you can roar out a Trick Room user so they can't set up Trick Room. Very, very powerful. Very, very supportive. So you see only 4 special attack investment, and you've got a little bit of bulk investment here. So Arcanine, Mago Berries. Team has a lot of berries. Protect, Helping Hand, Flare Blitz, Bulldoze. So again, this is not an offensive one. And we're 244, 60, 52, 0, 76, 76. And Bulldoze also to drop the opponent's speed. Flare Blitz for the damage. Helping Hand to help just boost the some of the moves even more. I assume, especially things like with Garchomp, Earthquake, Rock Slide, and Xurkitree's Dazzling Gleam, the spread moves more than anything. Because the single targets will basically pick up knockouts no matter what, if you can get set up. And then the Intimidate as well to help out protect your Pokemon. So Mandibuzz, Psychic Seed, Overcoat, so you take no damage from the hail and potential sand. We have Foul Play, Tailwind, Roost, Taunt, so our only offensive move here is Foul Play. Tailwind to boost your speed, Roost, Taunt, again for the Trick Room users, for other, because being at 102 speed as well, if you get up a Tailwind, if your opponent's Pokemon are slowed down, you'll be outspeeding them, and you'll be able. Or excuse me, if you get a Tailwind up, I think it's if you get a Trick Room up. If you get Tailwind up, if you get a Bulldoze off, if you get an Icy Wind off, Mandibles will start outspeeding some of your opponent's Pokemon. Well, Tailwind, you'll be outspeeding just about everything. So the Taunt can come in clutch. And then for our spread, we're 172, 0, 84, 0, 76, 112. That puts us basically 136. Or even defense and special defense. Lots of investment into HP. Roost will come in clutch here as well. Psychic Seed to go along with the Lele to make yourself even bulkier. Xurkitree, pretty much the I feel like this team was built around Xurkitree. But another berry, Iapapa. Protect, Tail Glow, Thunderbolt, Dazzling Gleam. 148, 0, 172, 44, 180. So very little, only 4 investment in the special attack, just because you're going to be so strong anyways. I mean, with 4, you're already at 194 anyways. But you're going to be at 138 speed, so if you get a Bulldoze or an Icy Wind off, you're going to be outspeeding a lot of Pokemon. And 148 to help with the bulk, with the Iapapa Berry recovery. And obviously set Tail Glow to get off Thunderbolts and Dazzling Gleams. Last but not least, we have Lele, another berry with the Wiki Berry. Protect, Calm Mind, Moonblast, and Psyshock. 244, 0, 220, 12, 4, 28. So, again, very little investment into special attack, a lot more into being bulkier to help with the berry. But, I mean, with the terrain, you're going to be dealing massive damage anyways. So, and if you can get a Calm Mind up, you're going to be very, very, very bulky. So, I mean, like I said, the idea is get off the Aurora Veil for sure, just about every single game. That's why you invest with the Light Clay instead of the Focus Sash. And then, again, depending on the Pokemon, Roar for Trick Room teams or for Pokemon that have set up. Disable for... I mean, Disable is just kind of a tech move. I mean, there's always uses for it. And then you have here Helping Hand to increase your damage. Bulldoze to slow down the opposing Pokemon. Foul Play to deal with for some offensive pressure, but that'll help deal with the Marowak, for example, or some other high attack Pokemon. Tailwind, no need to say anything about it. Ruse for survivability, Taunt, and then you have your setup Pokemon here. So I feel like it was a very strong team. I was looking over it and I was very impressed. So I'm not going to spend too much time with it, but we're going to do some calcs, mainly with the offensive Pokemon. The bulk here, I mean, it helps with just a lot of stuff, but because I'm not going to be able to do all calcs either, because there's the Aurora Veil possibility, there's the Helping Hand possibility, there's the Electric Terrain possibility, and all this stuff. So I have my sets imported here. So, for example, Garchomp against something common, Tapu Koko. So we'll make sure we select doubles here. So you'll see an Earthquake without any setup is going to be a 93.8% chance to OHKO. And with our bulk, Dazzling Gleam is going to be a 2-hit KO. But, for example, if we have Aurora Veil up, Dazzling Gleam passes to be a 3-hit KO. If we get up to +2, guaranteed knockout with Earthquake, even though it's going to be a spread move, single target. Look at that, up 100% with single target. So, very powerful. They're not even going to need to worry about doing any other calcs, just because if you get up at +2, you're going to be wrecking just about everything. Something to keep in mind, 200 speed, so if we do get off a Bulldoze, if we get off an Icy Wind, we will outspeed, because it should be dropping by 1/3, which will be 66 or so, 63. No, 66, I was right. So regardless, it'd be over 60, and then bring it below 140. So we will outspeed at that point. Tailwind will also outspeed. Another Pokemon, we'll do Muck. Just your typical low-end Muck. Tanky Trash. I mean, again, sets are going to vary. So normally it wouldn't pick up the knockout at +2, guaranteed knockout. Even if we don't get up to +2, a Z Earthquake will definitely do the trick. And a single target Earthquake, boom. If it's the last Pokemon alive, if it's a 1v1, we have a 93.8% chance to OHKO. So, and again, you take into account that's 210 damage, and he has 212. That's max. So, if hail damage, I mean, if he just takes 2 extra damage somewhere, he's going down. So that's huge. Well, I guess we'll go into Marowak as well. I was really surprised at this calc. I remember, if you guys remember, if you watched the video, I went for a Zen Headbutt, and I was very surprised at how little damage it did. But then I came here, and it makes complete sense. 110, and then they usually go for max HP. So Earthquake won't pick up the trick. If we do get up to +2, it'll pick up the knockout guaranteed. If we just go for the Tectonic Rage, guaranteed knockout. If we're at +2 and we go for the Tectonic Rage, that'll basically KO. It won't, but it'll basically KO through Protect. It'd be insane damage. So we'll do this calc as well against the Pelipper, since we just had it on our team. So Rock Slide has a chance to 2-hit KO. Even if we get up to +2, it's not going to pick up the one shot. Well, I guess it can. 56.3% chance to OHKO. So very strong there. And again, there's not much it'll be able to do in return. So, and that's spread. So if it's just 1v1, guaranteed knockout. Or I should say, if he only has one Pokemon left, guaranteed knockout. So absolute insane damage coming out from this Garchomp. So move on to Xurkitree here. And I mean, here I can run so many calcs, but just to kind of show how much damage this thing can put down, we're going to go into Porygon 2, which is incredibly bulky, holding Eviolite and everything. So we'll go up to +3, and boom, Thunderbolt, 2-hit KO. Absolutely insane. And it does more than 50%, so you can't even recover stall if it carries it. So, and then if you throw up the Hail, the little bit of chip damage, blah, blah, blah. And then you'll see in return, Ice Beam's the best you get. If you get up Aurora Veil, you're looking at a 4-hit KO, guaranteed. So, absolutely insane damage. That's onto a Porygon 2. So, just some typical calcs, or not typical calcs, but I mean, you just see the damage that it throws in. So we'll go into a Calm Mind Tapu Fini and put it up at +2. And we have a 99.4%. So if Hail's up, you'll be, I mean, obviously this is holding leftovers. So it depends if it's holding leftover, if it's holding the berry. If it's holding the berry, this will bring it down to its berry, but it'll still be a 2-hit KO. So, and this is with the Aurora Veil up, so we'll take it away. So let's say they even got 2 Calm Minds up. So you're looking, they're 2-hit KOing, get up the Aurora Veil, still going to be a 2-hit KO with the Moonblast, but you're also threatening damage with the 2-hit KO, and you're outspeeding, 138 to 105. So, absolutely, and the thing is the whole, yes, leftovers, but if they're missing just a little bit of health, you see the high roll is 176, and they're at 177. So if they're missing 1 HP, it's going to have the chance to pick up the knockout outright. And the lowest roll is 150. So if it's missing 27 HP, you're going to pick up a knockout. So, and that's at +2. +1, you're gone. +0, you're gone. No chance. So, insane damage. Let me think. With the other one that I was looking at, I mean, this one comes up a lot because it's Garchomp. But Dazzling Gleam, this is double, so it's still a spread move, and it's still picking up the knockout outright. We do get outsped. That is Jolly 252, so that is max speed. It gets up to 169. So with Tailwind up, with a Bulldoze off, with an Icy Wind off, he's slower, we're going to be faster. That's going to be a knockout. So absolutely insane damage there. So, and we'll go, just to show another bulky Pokemon, we'll have Assault Vest Gigalith here. So +3, that's Assault Vest, guaranteed 2-hit KO. And that's with the sand. You take away the sand, we have a chance to one-shot. 25% chance to one-shot. So this is absolutely insane damage. And you say, okay, even with the sand up, what's he going to do in return? With the Aurora Veil up, without a Aurora Veil up, he can do a lot of damage, but the Aurora Veil, you're looking at a 3-hit KO. So, insane damage by Xurkitree. Some absolute offense coming through. So that's why I feel like this team is built around him, just because he can put out so much offensive pressure there. So another one we'll take a look at is, I should have done this when I was on Garchomp, but I'll go into Garchomp, take off, even without a Aurora Veil, Earthquake is not a 1-hit KO. With the Z move, even with Aurora Veil, he's gonna be picking up the knockout. But like I said, if he doesn't have that, or even if we outspeed him, we're gonna pick up the knockout first with Dazzling Gleam. And if he's Scarfed, then we're not gonna have to worry about a Z move, and he's gonna do lots of damage. But that's perfect investment, because that brings us right up to berry range. So if he's Jolly, so I mean, I guess if he's Adamant Scarf, even then you see that perfect calculation. So I mean, I guarantee you that this was made specifically for this calculation right here. Scarfed Adamant, or like max attack Earthquake from Garchomp. So incredible. So we'll go into Tapu Fini here. Oh, excuse me, Tapu Lele. I was thinking of that calc against Tapu Fini. So we'll just start off here with Garchomp. We're not even at +1. Moonblast will pick up the knockout against your typical 0 special defense 4. But even if you get up to +1, you're going to be picking up the knockout against just about any kind of Garchomp out there. So also take a look at Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko is going to be a common calc just because it's so popular out there. So we'll throw on the, you see this, so I'm still pretty bulky, even if I get up to +1 special defense. Thunderbolt, 2-hit KO in electric terrain without Aurora Veil. So let's say I get up to +1 special attack and Psychic Terrain is up, which I don't know if that would happen, but Psyshock 1-hit KO, even without the terrain. Moonblast, 81.3% chance to OHKO. Throw up the Aurora Veil, this guy's doing no damage to me whatsoever. And if I'm at +1, special attack will probably be at +1 special defense. So Thunderbolt, you're looking at a guaranteed 4-hit KO. So very bulky, very strong offensively as well. Take a look also at Hariyama, very common Pokemon with the Trick Room, and with Psychic Terrain, with +1 we pick up the knockout. At neutral, we almost guaranteed 87.5% chance to OHKO. So, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily. Well, and the thing too is with this, the Psychic Terrain will stop the Fake Out, so he can't lead. Or if he leads Hariyama, trying to get up his Trick Room, you can lead Tapu Lele Ninetales and go for a Psyshock into Hariyama and go for the Roar into the Trick Room Pokemon. So very nice here, very good calc against, especially against Hariyama, which you see very commonly with Trick Room teams. Another one I wanted to show as well, maybe just because I used it, but Buzzwole with Psychic Terrain. I mean, his defense is higher, so you'd want to hit him with Moonblast, guaranteed. We're not even at +1. And then even if he's running Assault Vest here, Psyshock would be stronger. So if you get up to +1, you're picking up the knockout guaranteed with either Moonblast or Psyshock through the Assault Vest. This is bulky too. That's 140 investment and 44 HP investment. So I guess it could be stronger. Like especially if it's on a Trick Room team, it could be like 252. But look at that. Still dish, and that's Assault Vest. Well, I guess it's Psyshock, so it's not going to matter. So insane damage coming through from this Tapu Lele as well. So there's one more thing. Or I'll show some calcs with Arcanine as well, just because I ran them. So actually, no, excuse me, that's not the one I wanted to use. We'll go with my custom against a Garchomp, just to kind of show the typical ground DMZ. So with this, he's going to be at -1 because of Intimidate, and doubles 50-50. So you're going to see Earthquake is going to be doing nothing. And even if he goes for the Tectonic Rage, you're going to see there's a 31.3% chance to OHKO. So less than 1 in 3 times it'll actually pick up the knockout. So this nice investment here with 52 defense, 244 special attack really helps out against this Tectonic Rage. Now I'll show you the one that I'll show you the Garchomp that I have. Well, against a typical Arcanine. So let's just go for the offensive one. And I'm at -1. So you'll see, first of all, my Earthquake's already doing a lot more. There's a chance to 2-hit. But not even going to go for the Swords Dance, but right off the bat, Tectonic Rage will pick up the knockout. Just because of only the 4 and the 0, and I'm still at -1. So I wouldn't necessarily risk it off the bat because you don't know if the Arcanine is going to be offensive or if it's going to be a support one. But even if you just get it down to like 80% or whatever, even if this is 252 and this is like 200 for whatever reason, you're still doing a lot of damage with the Tectonic Rage. And if you get up to set up a Swords Dance, guaranteed. So lots of damage here, lots of support to help these Pokemon deal through damage as well. So it'll be interesting to see if I can pick this up, because a lot of the battles I saw, he didn't really bring. I don't think I ever saw him bring Arcanine. I don't think I ever saw him bring Lele either. Might just be specifically for Trick Room teams. But I saw him use Xurkitree, just about everything. I saw him bring Mandibuzz a bit, Ninetales, Garchomp. So we'll have to see how this goes. But like I said, I'll be using the QR code. That'll help me save some time. Interesting team. So if you guys get any thoughts on the team as well, feel free to let me know. If you Have any suggestions for me going in using this team? Feel free to let me know. If you want to battle me, feel free to let me know. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Doing this also helped me see a lot of the calcs since the team wasn't built by me and I could just go through look at the calcs really quick. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys suggestions, battles, whatever, go ahead and let me know. But that's gonna be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.